Yo, what's up everybody? Richard Carbajal here with richcarbajal.com. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. And if you're like me, you're at home again. And we're just trying to make the best out of this, right? And there's always opportunity to learn, to grow. And I wanted to share a resource today that I'm sure you'll like it if you give it if you just try it out, right? It might at first be a little difficult, might take some time, but this game is really, really cool. So it's the Cashflow game by Robert Kiyosaki and his team. I'm not sure if you know who Robert Kiyosaki is, but he's author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, Cashflow Quadrant, and many others. And he has a worldwide brand that it's in real estate and stocks and so many other industries. But yeah, I found his Cashflow game online. Played it yesterday. It was really, really cool, and I just thought I'd share this video. Well, make it of how it is that you could also, join in on the fun. And just give you a quick scenario of what it's about. If you ever played Monopoly, this is just a higher version of Monopoly, like more adult version. Monopoly, everyone starts the same amount of money, but you learn something, the premise of it, which is, to buy up the real estate, right? Especially Park Place. So not really those, but those are the ones you want. Because once you put hotels and houses, you get paid for rent, right? And it's similar concepts here, but in Cashflow, you start, getting into buying franchises, buying acres of land, buying stocks, right? Opportunities, but also you have a life already given to you, which could be you're a teacher, could be you're a police officer, could be you're a doctor making so much money a month, but your expenses are so much, right? You have so much debt, and you have to learn how to get out of what's called the rat race to really live the life that you want to create. So I'm going to take you through a quick, setup interview, not interview, but the process that it takes to actually get this going. That way you could see and get started. All right. So here, if you're looking at the screen, I'm going to just show you what I did. I actually went to, it's called Rich Dad. So you'll get that. And then it's classic, right? And when you go through it, you're going to land on this exact same page, but that's what I used. Rich Dad Classic, richdad.com/classic takes you to this page. And what you want to do, you actually do have to sign up. So your first name, email, you enter this text, sign me up, and then you sign up. Right. One thing I do want to assure you, no way, shape, or form am I affiliated with them. So, I'm not going to get paid commission. I mean, it's free, so you're not going to get charged anything. But yeah, I'm just sharing this as information. And once you click sign up, you're going to get an email. And in that email, it's going to prompt you, it's going to give you some links about, okay, go sign up. Here's your, you should remember your password. Not sure if it has it there, but once you click on the link, you're going to end up here, and you would actually sign up, right? You would log in, and then once you log in, you're going to end up here. You'll probably, instead of seeing this sign up today for free, since you already did, I believe there's a picture of Robert Kiyosaki and his wife there. But to get to the game, you would go to products. All right, let me move this. So you would go to products, and then you would press on Cashflow Classic Free. So once you press Cashflow Classic Free, you would then go here and you would press play now. Now in different pages, you will find that things are in different orders, whatnot, but you just want to make sure you're in Cashflow Classic Free. And then where it says play online or play now, that's what you want to click on. All right. And then once you click play now, it'll take you to this page, which is the same page that you saw when we began this video. All right. So this is actually loading, so let me go here. Well, actually, you shouldn't go there. Let me go back. So it skipped a page. I just wanted to make sure. There you go. But once you're logged in, what's cool is you just click on Cashflow, richdad.com/classic, and then this is the page that you will end up once you click on play game. Now here's where you have to be really careful, because as you see, this is how the page looks from top to bottom. Up top here, you will see a banner ad, and you do not want to click on this claim your free seat now. I mean, you go ahead and do it, but it's going to take you to another page where they're going to show you a bunch of programs. You could, check it out, but it has nothing to do with the game. All right. Same thing on the bottom. You can have this same banner down here, right? But it's not to the game. Where you do want to go is where it says here, click anywhere to continue. And I'm going to just highlight that for you. All right. So this is where you want to click anywhere, right, to continue. So we're going to do that. Then it's going to take you to this room or this page, right? And I just want to show you what it is. So 1 of 1, that means this person's playing by themselves. This person's playing by themselves. If you go here, 2 of 6, 2 of 6, 1 of 6. This person actually has COVID-19, which is, it's nothing to play with, but that's the game room, right? Because they're probably stuck at home as well. But so 3 of 6 people, right? So there's 3 more people could join that actual game or that room. This one's full, 2 of 6, 4, right? No password needed. What I usually do is I just go to create room, right? And then here you'll see, 4 different steps. Change game name if desired. So that would be here. Set up a password if you want a private game. So if you want to, tell friends, family, whatnot, you will set up your password, give them the password, and that way they could join yours and not some random person join your game, right? Select number of players by clicking the player box. So as you see, this is 1 person, but if I click here, that's 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, 6 people. So in this game, we could actually have up to 6 people playing, and then press create game. So let's say I put Rich, and then I want it to be a private one. So let's say my password is 111. Then I would go to create game. So then I'm in the lobby now. Change your name if desired. Wait for other players to join and confirm they are ready, and then press begin game. So obviously not many people are going to be able to join this one because they don't have the password, unless they randomly guess 1111, and then they'll show up, right? And then you would go to begin game. So this is where it gets really cool, right? So you get to choose your dream in the beginning of the game, right? There's this dream of stock market for kids, fund a business, and investment school for young capitalists, teaching them the basics of business, right? And then it also shows you your life, right? Here I would be a janitor, right? My starting salary would be $1,600 a month or a paycheck. And then I have $560 in savings. And that means that I'll be starting with cash, $560. So let's say I choose this along with this dream. So I choose that, and then I'll show you a few cool things. Here to the left, right, you'll find the financial statement, which if you click on here, it will bring up everything about my life. Right. Well, sorry about that. So let's look at it again. So I'm a janitor. My salary is $1,600. I pay $280 in taxes. Home mortgage payments $200. My car loan $60 a month. Credit card payments $60. Retail payment $50. Other expenses $300. That's a really simple life, right? Home mortgage $200. Wow, that's pretty cool. Or even car loan, right? Payment $60. But this is where you could plug in your your numbers. And this is what's cool. You could actually take this income statement and plug in your own numbers, and from what you learn in the game, then you could start constructing your own life, which is pretty awesome to do. So let's look at the liabilities here. So liabilities, I owe $20,000 in my mortgage, my car loans, $4,000 on my car, credit cards, $2,000, retail debt, $1,000, and no business real estate liabilities. So the total cash I have currently is $560. My total income is $1,600. My expenses are $950. That's all these over here. And then every payday I get $650. All right. Let me move this over here, and then I'll show you what goes on in these. So now, as you see in my liabilities, I could repay at any time. So if I press repay, it'll show you, okay, I'll get to choose which one, but I only have $560. So there's no way I could repay my retail debt, credit cards, car loans, or my home mortgage at the moment. So obviously I gotta cancel, but I could borrow money. Or I could borrow money to pay off this debt. I mean, it might make sense at 10%, might not, right? But here's the amount of money you could borrow. You go up, right? Take out a big loan, whatnot. Remember, it's at 10% interest rate, right? So let's go ahead and cancel. And then this is where you play. You actually roll the dice. This is the board, right? And there's different things on it. So let's go ahead and roll once. So I have a deal opportunity. So you'll get many of these throughout, the game, and it's really what this also makes you start realizing is the opportunities that come up in your life. Many times we look at them as, oh, that's too much money or whatnot, but we don't look at the actual deal. So let's go with, I only have $560, so let's just see what the deal is. Let's go with a small deal, then I'll show you a big deal. So stocks, right? The company reorganizes massive losses due to overexpansion and recession. Stockholders lose half of their ownership rights. Wow, so reverse split 1 for 2. So if you own stocks of this particular company, right? If we had invested in those stocks, obviously because of massive losses, they just took like half of your stocks, which would be pretty effed up, right? So luckily we don't have no stocks invested. All right. So once again, we could repay borrow. So we'll end, and then we'll roll the dice again. All right. Oh man. So our car needs new tires. How many times has that happened to you where, you probably don't have the money, or you're trying to save up, and boom, you get hit with something. Happens all the freaking time. But there's no way you could get around this, right? So we have to pay. So currently, I had $1,200, I believe, because I passed payday, right? So I got to pay these $300. So as you've seen, it subtracted $300 from my cash. So let's go ahead. We'll end there, and then we'll roll again. Deal opportunity, right? And as you see, small deals cost $5,000 or less. Big deals cost $6,000 or more. So let's try big deal, right? So it's a fourplex, older fourplex, new to highway for sale. Next to a new highway for sale. Owner occupant moving to quieter area. Price for a quick sale. So it's cost $90,000. It'll cash flow $500, but we got to put a down payment of $15,000. So now we don't have the cash to put down. So we can't take this deal, unfortunately. But it would, for a fourplex at $90,000 these current times. That's not bad, right? The only thing is, and it would only cost us $15,000 to be making $500 a month, right? And then from there, we just have to think about, okay, how long is it going to take back? It's probably going to take us about 3 years, 2.5 years or less to make those $15,000 back. And then after that, everything else, right, is is, you know, more or less profit, cash flow, whatnot. But if you look at here, this is where we have to exceed $950 of total expenses, right? So we have to get more passive income. The cash flow would be a passive income, right? We would be making $500 a month on here, even though we would owe, you know, on our liabilities on the bottom, most likely with the economy turning, unless we bought this like right now, where everything's, you know, it's, I'm not sure if it's going down. I believe so, but, you know, we could think that these 90,000 might go up to, you know, 200, 300,000, 400,000, right? And we might get a buyer, right? An opportunity. So here we're going to have to pass, right? So overall, as you see, I'm going to do one more just so you could check it out, but it's a pretty fun game. All right. I got another deal opportunity, right? And we passed payday again. So we have 1,560. So let's go with a small opportunity. So it says preferred stock, too big power, high yield preferred shares of major domestic electric power company, dividend and price fixed at fair level by State Utility Commission. So this one's $1,200, trading range 1,200 to 1,200. I mean, obviously we would be buying this at a high price. You know, if it trades at $1,200, I mean, there's no reason like to actually get it. I mean, it would cash flow us $10, but yeah, this is one of those that I think I personally am gonna pass, even though high yield. Let's see. I would personally pass on this. I mean, the cash flow, it's only $10, but it's taking $1,200 out of our pocket. It would literally, oh man, we're looking at 120 months before we actually make our 1,200 back. And then the trading range is at the highest, so I wouldn't. So I would pass. But let me show you one more thing, and then we'll end this clip because it's already almost at 20 minutes. So you see at repay. So one thing I would want to do is eliminate my retail debt, right? So I'm going to click on my eliminate retail debt. Why? Because I have $1,560. So I have $1,000 I could pay off. So if I pay it off, it does one of two things. It's going to eliminate my payment here, retail payment, and it's going to bring my total expenses down. Now remember, in order for us to get past or escape the rat race, we have to make sure that our passive income is higher than our expenses. So if our expenses are lower and our passive income is higher, we're literally on our way out of the rat race and to financial independence and to live our dream life. So let's say I pay it. Awesome. So let's look at the financial statement, right? So as you see, our expenses went down, right? We passive income didn't go, but because that was just we eliminated our debt, but over here our expenses eliminated, and then here too. So that's what's pretty cool. And then not only that, and the liabilities. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. It went a little bit longer than I thought, but overall I think I just wanted to give you the premise of how this game is played, and for you to have fun and really learn during these times, right? Whatever it is that your situation is, there's opportunity out, right? Available all the time. There's always opportunity to learn, to grow, and to really make the best out of what's going on. All right. I'll see you later. Once again, Richard Carbajal, richcarbajal.com, Leadership Empire. I'll talk to you later. See ya.